What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here. World of Warcraft Live Edition. Gonna do some stuff before Season 4. We're gonna try to get at least an 18 on our Demon Hunter so that we're starting off with the max that we can for our weekly reset for Season 4. And then also just gonna do some leveling as well. So let's go ahead and wrong thing. We're gonna go ahead and just start leveling. Oh, that is the right thing. I got a level on this other realm here. I want to take advantage of the XP buff that we have right now because there's only today and tomorrow essentially. So I want to make sure that I get the most out of that I can. I've used up all of my rested XP, but I'm still getting pretty good levels out of running time walking. So let's just keep doing that. I do have a tank queue, which makes it nice. So time walking dungeon, start the group. Let's see. I think I need to go reset my my Hearthstone on this guy. I need to set it to Zereth Mortis. Is what I need to do. Alright, so I'm not really sure how to play a DK tank. It's not like any other tank that I typically play. I don't think you've got a lot of cooldowns. Like I've got this cooldown, this cooldown, this cooldown, this cooldown, this cooldown. But it's not. They're not really like major cooldowns, right? Like some of them are 2 minutes. Most of them are actually 2 minutes. And I'm still not sure if I have like stuns and all that kind of stuff. I sort of got to figure it out. Bone shield, yeah. So I got a lot to figure out. But for what we're doing, just leveling up, I think we're gonna be fine. Have not had an issue yet. Draenor had some fun dungeons though. They're pretty fun. All right. Sergeant Major Sneaky Tassel. So let's see. We're at 55. And we got this much left. Let's see how much we can get. See if we can get a whole level. I've been getting almost a level actually per run. And I figured out that I can interrupt stuff with asphyxiate. So I always just start off with this blood boil and then try to get some Morrowind up and Death and Decay. I don't really know. If anybody has any DK tanking tips, let me know. I'm not even familiar with all the spell names yet or anything like that. So right now my goal, I just sort of go in here and just attack stuff. I do like, though, the grip where you can grip people into packs. I really like that. That's a super cool thing that DKs can do. Am I gonna DK for making gold though? Well, so for making gold on a Demon Hunter, if I get him to 60, I can do my mission tables, and I also picked up blacksmithing. So blacksmithing on this realm is actually, I mean, even before you hit level 60, or max your blacksmithing out is doing pretty well, just with the level 100 weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, the more max levels that you have, like the more gold making you can potential you have. DK is not really a good farmer, right? Like they're super slow. But he will just serve as another alt to my alt arsenal. I put a new thumbnail up for this live stream. I don't know. So if I go to YouTube, the thumbnail is up correctly, but if I posted it in Discord, the thumbnail still looks like the old one. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it takes a minute to switch it. I'm not sure. So normally, if you got a bunch of 60s, where I would start is just, so I would do the mission tables, right? Because you can get some good gold and also pet charms that you can buy pets with to make gold. And yeah, I would do mission tables. Other than that, more alts. Make sure you got all of your professions, like make sure you got like jewel crafting, blacksmithing, tailoring, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you have all of them. That's going to be a good place to start. And then other than that, you can just sort of park, like if you want to hunt rares and stuff like that, you can just sort of park them outside of like, I don't know, High Mall or something like that if there's a specific thing that you want to farm. That is what I would recommend. That is what I'm doing with my 60s. Even if they're out of 60 though, you can still park them outside to hunt rares. So I feel like I have trouble getting aggro those as a DK. Granted, this is low level and I'm super low geared, but I mean, I'm opening with Blood Boil and that is like an AoE, so I'm not sure if that's, I mean, as far as I can tell, that's really the only way to go about it. Let's see, like I keep not getting aggro. But I wish I would have done this sooner, honestly. It didn't hit me until like the second week of this experience buff. When the Draenor Time Walking came out, that this is a great way to actually level up. From 50 though, like, so I have several level 50 characters that I can level up through the XP buff and Draenor Time Walking. I don't think you can do Time Walking if you're under level 50. So we're just going to level for a little bit, and then we're going to, I'm going to try to at least run an 18 on my Demon Hunter. I did get an 18 out of the way on my Monk yesterday, so that was nice. We didn't time it though. I mean, the Demon Hunter in my 18 group was doing, he did 7k damage overall. And the Monk and the Priest Healer, they got maxed by almost every shade. Yeah, so Norman, I'm also on Storm Rage. That's sort of like the main realm that I play on. You're gonna get undercut, dude. Like, don't even worry about it, man. I list mine for 24 hours, and then I just don't even worry about it. And it's gonna get worse too, because in a few days, on Tuesday, we're going to have region-wide auction house. So that means it's not going to be like, hey, we play on Storm Rage and it's a high pop server. It's going to be, hey, I play in North America, and everybody in North America is going to be competing against each other for consumables. And this guy really wants to trade this with me. It's nice of him. So yeah, I also work, well, between 9 and 10. But I get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and then I'm out the door by like 5:30 or 6. So I list some stuff then, and then I list some stuff like when I get a chance when I get home. And that could be like at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It just depends. But I don't ever worry about undercutting. It just, I honestly, dude, I've got too many characters that I play on to worry about undercutting. So I just put them up there, and when they sell, right? Yeah, so yeah, man, it's if you ever read anywhere like because some people will swear by undercutting, right? And don't let that freak you out, man. I do just fine for what I need without worrying about undercutting. The things you're going to sort of have to worry about, like that are going to make sense to undercut, is like if I'm on my monk, who's an alchemist, and I'm running Mythic Plus, and like I'm pushing keys, I will push a key and then maybe cancel scan and then repost. But other than that, I'm not too overly worried about it. You can still get some cool transmogs out of this time walking here. So yeah, season 4 starts this week. Auction house changes. New, well, old raids or old raids from Shadowlands that are going to be faded on a rotating basis, so they're all still going to be relevant. None of the Shadowlands dungeons besides Tazavesh will be in the lineup for Mythic Plus. It's all going to be different stuff. So like Iron Docks. What's the other one? They're going to do Karzan, not Mechagon. Yeah, Mechagon. And then another two-parter too. Nope. These dungeons were fun. I remember running these. This is like nostalgia right here for sure. Yep, I do. Okay, necessary is an interesting word because you can do it without it, but it's definitely I would not. It's definitely something that I would not mess around with not using. Because you can create groups and you can set like your minimum and your maximum that you want to sell. So say you want to sell something like, I want to put it on the auction house, but I don't ever want it to go below like 120% of crafting. So I'm going to make sure that when I list this thing, I'm never going to lose gold on it. You can do a bunch of stuff with it too, right? And it tells you, like on a tooltip, let's see if you pull this up like this. Well, it won't now because I'm in combat. But it'll tell you like the regional average, the historical, like over the last, I forget how many weeks average. It hooks up with like loot appraiser and stuff like that. It keeps track of it that way. So like, let's see if I have anything I could sell in my bag. Yeah, so like these ceremonious greaves. Yeah, it's going to give me the minimum buyout. So currently, right now, they're 275 gold on my realm. And then the average and stuff like that. So, yeah, I really think TSM is a major player in the gold making scene. It does take a second to set up. But once you get it, and there's all kinds of profiles you could get too, right? Like people make profiles and you can import them, and then you can just like adjust them however you want. So that didn't give me a well, it gave us a decent bit of experience, didn't it? Does it tell us how much up here somewhere? Okay, I gained, yeah, 114,000 experience. Nice. Yeah, hey Thomas, how much did they sell for, man? Mine, so in the realm, a few of my live videos, they were selling for like 300 to like 500 gold. And they were selling quick. Now they've dropped back down to like 100 or 120 gold. But I love that farm, the Clefto farm, because you also get knot hide leather, and then a lot of times you can turn knot hide leather into heavy knot hide leather and make like significantly more gold doing it that way. Oh, that's still good, man. 350 is good. Remember that on my realm stuff is going to go away this week. Yeah, 1 to 2 sellers again. Come Tuesday or Wednesday if you're in EU, that's going to change. I still think, though, that like the things that sell for more are still going to sell for more, just not as much. But you're going to have more buyers as well. But yeah, I love the Clefto farm. It's a very profitable farm. For sure. Alright, so let's see if we can get, we'll probably get to level 56 from this dungeon. The higher you go, the less, like, so when you first start, you can almost get a level per dungeon, but then that sort of fades pretty quickly when you get into like the 55, 56 range. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we can actually skip these guys here. Man, this is nostalgia. I don't know why it won't let me cast this. Sacrifice your ghoul? Oh, I see. I gotta have my ghoul up to do that. That makes sense. Gather together some mates to farm island expeditions, since some of the monks sell for a lot on my server. Thomas, did you watch the video I just put out today about the Duskhaven top hat that sold from islands for 300 and 301,000 gold. What are these guys doing? They're pulling all this stuff. Yeah, check that one out. It's called the Dusk Haven Top Hat. I think it just came out today at like noon or something like that. I think I had it set for. But yeah, it's a good one. You can do them by yourself. You can run mythics by yourself. I'm sure with a group it'll probably go a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, nice. 500k. Yeah, it was only 200k when I initially got mine, but then it obviously it went up in price. So that was good. No. Transmog is not going to be server wide, at least not yet. They haven't said that they plan on doing that at all. But I imagine we'll see how this goes. So the only thing that's going to be server wide is commodities. So like and consumables. So like flasks. They're going to make some gems. Actually, I think they're making all gems. And then also what am I trying to say? Like leather and commodities, right? Like leather and herbs and stuff like that. Or that's all going to be region wide. But equipment is still going to be realm specific. Yep. So that's good, right? Because this could actually play out in favor still on some realms. Okay, so say you're on a realm where there's only a couple people selling legendary, I don't know, rings or whatever it is that you're crafting. There's only certain people selling crafted gear. You're going to be able to get those materials cheaper, but there's still not going to be a lot more people selling them, if that makes sense. So that could be really good for some of the smaller servers. Yeah, so it could actually work out in the favor of smaller realms. I think it's going to be good overall, though. Like even on Storm Rage, right? Storm Rage is a full pop server, Storm Rage US. And the other day, I was I farmed some Stonehide actually yesterday on stream because somebody had gotten Stonehide up to like 10k gold each, right, on a full pop server. So I don't think much of that's going to be happening. But I think we're going to be surprised too, right? Like I think we'll be surprised at what sells for what. Cancel scanning is going to be very, very hard, though. Which, again, doesn't affect me because I don't cancel scan. Oh, they pulled all that. Alright. No worries. Yeah, the majority will be happy. Yes. Because you got to think, gold, and I've said this a billion times. So if you've heard it before, you forgive me. It's going to be one of those things where gold making is not the primary like community, right, of WoW players. So you got to think on a low server, if you've got somebody who's making flasks and they're selling for an outrageous amount, or if you like, but you have to buy them, right? Like you have to buy them because you need them for whatever you need them for. Well, you don't have a choice. So if you're on a low pop server and you want to do PvE content, and some guys charging 2,500K per flask of power, you're sort of like, you have to pay that price, right? Or you don't get it. So that's going to go away, and I think that was their main goal, right? And I think to that end it'll be good. Now, if you're the guy who's selling flasks for 2,500 gold each, you're not gonna like it, but you're just gonna we're just gonna have to get over it. Yeah, yeah, less gold, faster sales. I'm thinking so, but I still think realm dependent. You know, you're still gonna have some really good sales because you're on a lower pop realm on like transmog and some stuff like that. Well, what achievement are you trying to get, Thomas? I'll tell you what's next on my list is I feel like we're doing something wrong here. I feel like we have to kill one before the other, and I thought it was the one that I was on, and then like you switch when they do something. Oh yeah, the normal sanctum, flawless Torghast layer stuff. I have not, dude. I tell you what, when Torghast came out, I was so tired of running it. I took like a 3-month break or something from Warcraft, and when I came back, I skipped all of season 2, right? So when I came back, you didn't have to do Torghast for anything, and so I haven't been Torghast like in a long time, and I don't have any desire to go back. But do those go away after this? After this season, or just after Shadowlands as a whole? "36 days ago." I yeah, I don't know. You know, the next thing I want to do, well, there's a lot of next things I want to do. There's always so much to do in Warcraft, right? But to make the Mechaneers chopper, I actually had the rep for it, and so I went and I bought it, the Alliance Vanguard rep, and I need to be level 75 North Rand blacksmithing, which I'm currently not. Shouldn't be too hard to level. I just have to take the time. The Tower Ranger title, is that the one where you have to do it? What is that? Is that you have to do it on every? Is that the Mage Tower where you have to like do it on every class? Is that what that one is? And you get that little book mount? Why are these guys going that way? Oh, okay, so it has something to do with Torghast then. I got you. Oh, okay, so you get transmog from it? That's cool. I'd like to do the Mage Tower on some more tunes, but honestly, so I've done it on my Warrior and I've done it on my Monk, and it was like some of the hardest content in the game, I'm not gonna lie. It was not easy. If you hear anybody say, "Oh yeah, man, that was so easy," the Mage Tower, it was not easy. So just know that you're not the only one who thought that that was hard. Ideally, we step on all these things, but I think we can just kill them. Yeah, they've got, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that you can sort of do here. Level 56. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so that was level 56. Reigns of the Infinite Time Reaver. I do not have that. I wish that I do, though, because it looks really freaking cool. So level 56. Do we want to run one more? Let's try to get our 18 in. Weapon cosmetics. That's something I might have to look into, actually, Thomas. I haven't checked that out too much. You know, there's so much stuff in the game. That's one of the things about Warcraft is like there's something for everybody. Like you can't do it all, right? Like you could play Warcraft as a full-time job. Of course it doesn't. I mean, of course it doesn't pay, but I mean, you could put the amount of time into it and still not have everything completed. Okay, let's see if we can get into an 18 here. If anybody's going to let us play. Let's tie it in though to see if we've got any callings that we can do. So we might as well get the gold. So anytime I'm pushing keys or doing a key or just doing dungeons in general, I'll always try to. I don't have enough anima. That's dumb. I'll always try to double up on what I'm doing, right? So let's see. Necrotic Wake or Spires of Ascension. Let's try to get one of those dungeons. Let's make sure we have everything though, because I haven't played in a while, so I know. Haven't done dungeons anyway in a while, so I know that I'm going to need some stuff. Alright. So let's get our flasks. Get all flasked up. The coin calling. What's the coin calling?
I've seen things that would scare you shellers. Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
70 cents. That's a little low. Hold on to that for a second. Alright, so let's do. We need to get oils. Hold on. Do I have some saved? Yeah. So we need to get embalmer's oil, and we need to get shadow core oil. And then we need to get a flask of spectral power. Do I have that on my save thing? Yeah, 300 gold. Yep. See, look, on this realm, I could craft these and I only make 3 gold on them, so that's dumb, right? The one where you either open... Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yep. Yep. What's going on, Jay? Hey, can anybody tell me on the actual YouTube page, does it have the normal thumbnail up, or does it have one up that looks like this? This is what it should be here. It's coming up on YouTube for me, but then on Discord when I posted it, it's coming up something different.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
All right, so we also need a heavy desolate armor kit. We need heavy desolate leather. Let's just buy some.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Let's just actually buy 200 because I'm gonna craft some stuff too. Okay. Cool, thanks. Alright, Cleft Hoof. Yeah, see, look at this. The price is way down. Alright, so I think we're good to go, right? Am I missing anything? Let me make sure I get rid of my level 50 gloves before I try to go into a 18. So I'm a 260. I don't know if anybody's going to take me into an 18 or not. We'll see. Uh-oh. Well, I gotta reload. Something weird happened. My buttons are hitting different buttons. Desolate leather is, I mean, for gold per hour is pretty low right now. Yeah, 260. Hey, you know what? I could definitely clear an 18 at 260. I'm gonna have to log out because look at this. When I'm hitting different buttons. No, wait a second. There we go. I had a weird button glitch. Yeah, so Leo, the same stuff that sells in season 3 is gonna sell in season 4, right? I think everything's gonna sell faster because we're gonna be merged. But also everything is going to have a lower price. So we're going to have to wait and probably see, honestly. Oh, I meant to make a heavy one. Dang it. All right. So let's see. Got a few things I could still craft here. I'm not going to craft any of these 233s because this week I think that they're going to be pretty like null and void for the most part. Drums we're making 17 gold on. So no, I don't want to craft it. Oh, that was close. Oh, it looks like I can make on the rank 7. Can make a little bit of gold on that. We'll see. I want the level 87s is what I want. Yeah, so 104 gold to make 495. So novice crafter's mark is what I need. Let's just make like 3 of these real quick. Yeah, I think you're right, Jay. So my next call on legendaries is I'm going to do my jewel crafting because I can just do the necklace and the ring, and it's on a sort of a lower pop server. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until next week because I think the prices for the mats that you need I think they're gonna drop. So I'm gonna try to play that sort of smart, right? What did I do? All right, so let's craft some of these real quick, and then we'll try to get into a dungeon. Because, I mean, this is still good, right? Level 87, you're spending 109 gold and you're profiting like 500. I mean, that's awesome, right? I mean, I'll do that all day. They would drop because of the auction house merger, man.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
I don't mean the legendaries themselves. I mean the actual mats. Yeah, they're buying them to prep. Yes. So I see what you're saying. Uh, where I'm sort of at with it is I've got to buy all, like I have rank 1, right? So I have to buy all the mats out to level it up to a rank 7. I think those mats to make them are going to drop in the next few days. So I'm going to wait and then buy all the mats, and then probably like Wednesday or Thursday, a couple of days after the merge, and see what happens. And then that way I can level it up to a rank 4, and then craft it at a 7 for a cheaper price. Uh, yeah, maybe. No, it's Tuesday, right? August 2nd. So that's 2 days. Uh, Jay, are you sure about that, sir? Pretty sure it starts. It's not on August 2nd, huh? So I've been misinformed this whole time? Hmm.
If you find
I don't know,
anything
man.
interesting, bring it to me.
I could be I could be wrong. Let's see. I mean, I feel kind of dumb for saying that a bunch of times if that's the case, but also sort of glad that um that it may be waiting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we don't have a release date for it. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking then. Probably going crazy. Yep, I don't see it. Ah. All right. Well, Jay, you need to call me out on that earlier, man, before I tell a bunch of people. I don't know why I thought it was coming out 9.2.7 was coming out on season 4, but it looks like I'm wrong. Yeah. So, yep. I don't know. So yeah, I guess I should probably go ahead and get the legendaries now, right? Yeah, probably be a good time to do it now since it's not coming out on August 2nd.
Have anything ancient to trade?
All
Needs to be
right,
at
let's see
least
if we can get into something here. All right, so Tuesdays for the season, but not for 9.2.7. All right, well, I apologize if anybody took me as the authoritative announcement on that. Don't know why I thought that, but evidently that's not what's happening. But season 4 is starting, so that's good to know. So, yes, thank you for that, Jay. I'm definitely going to have to do my legendaries sooner than that, then, like today or tomorrow, get them back up there. Yeah, so I did my 18 plus on my monk yesterday. I'm going to see if anybody will take me into an 18 here. I'm going to go for necrotic. Well, I'll probably go for spires. I'm going to probably try to go for spires. Oh yeah, yeah, the bandage guns, yeah, those sell really well. Um, all right, nobody needs a tank. So necrotic wake, there's a couple fancy skips that we can do, but I'm not sure if I want to try and do them or not. It's gonna be a hard week for necrotic wake actually. At a plus 18, I'm not really stressed about getting an 18 on this guy really because he's not going to be my main. Yeah, so man, I'm gonna have to. That's good that 9.2.7 is not coming out on August 2nd. Not good that I sat it a bunch though. Um, yeah, there's really. I mean, I might as well just go on this 17, right? Oh, that doesn't make sense because they already got a tank, and I don't have any keys. Mythic Keystone. Easy money, let's go. Well, everybody's got tanks. What the heck's up with this? 22, that seems a little intense. 21, not at a 260, I don't think. 19, Spires of Ascension. You think they'll take me? $16 Spires. Man, everybody's already got tanks. 17 Spires. I'll do a 17 Spires. I like Spires of Ascension. This is sort of a crappy week. I mean, like Fortified's always harder on Spires, I think. But as far as simplicity, I mean, it's a pretty simple dungeon, right? All right, so let's see. I mean, I don't really care at this point. Let's see what we got. 18 Tazavesh. That dude's got a main score of 3K. Celia's Gambit. Do we want to do Celia's Gambit? Plaguefall. Necrotic Wake. Theater. Theater of Pain I do not want to do with the affixes. Yeah. Yeah, the ending is definitely the harder part. 17 Streets. I could probably do a 17 Streets. Ooh, a 19 Mists. That sounds good. So I think at 260, people are just gonna be haters, right? Like I feel like at 260 they'll take me to like a 10. So I'm getting declined. Let's see. 16 Gambit. So 17 Theater of Pain, 15 Tazavesh. Really, Mark? Yeah, none at all, huh? Should we just do a miss and just knock one out so we get something? Yeah. Yeah. The other side. I hate that one. Not doing that. Necrotic Wake 15. Let's just see. Let's see if they'll trust me on a 15 Necrotic Wake so we at least get the calling. 15 Mists. I mean, come on. Somebody's got to at least take me to a 15. Well, I'm almost 2,500 on this one. They're not. Nobody wants me. Streets of Wonder. Can I get a Streets of Wonder 15? Yikes, this is rough, guys. Oh, we got something. Tazavesh, okay. I'll take it. Uh-oh. John doesn't have any rating. Maybe it's an accident. But I'm hoping that they're at least boomkins. No, it's a feral druid and a monk. And a balance druid on what's the affix called? This right here, Spiteful. On Spiteful. Which one is this again? Streets of Wonder. Okay, so Streets of Wonder. Now, typically on Streets of Wonder, I can see it going like this. Oh, we clear the first room, we do the boss, we get down to the mailroom boss, everything's going good, nobody gets rid of the bombs, and then we wipe on the mailroom boss. That's typically how this goes. So I'm gonna run and get some water real quick before we start this, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna need somebody to summon me though, because I don't have it open on my Demon Hunter. Yeah, so Mark, what I've done, man, is I've literally got Keystone Master 100% pugs. All pugging. Alright, so I gotta make a note to get my legendaries up. Since 9.2.7 is not this this coming week. Oh man, Mark, I'm not only that, dude, I'm main tank. So yeah, I used to teach high school. Got 2 kids, been married more than once, and at my job, I'm not exactly the most popular guy either, just because of my role. So thick skin is something that comes along with. I don't know if I just like getting beat up or what, but um, there hasn't really been a lot of, honestly, in season 3, there hasn't been a lot of toxicity, man. I haven't really run into too much toxicity for the most part, honestly. Yep. The thing that I hate most about it, the thing that gets me the most is like this, right? We're just all sort of hanging around waiting, and then so we're gonna wait and wait and wait, and then we get there, and then somebody quits, like in the first pool or something stupid. Yes, Mark, that is 100%, man. Get your key, and just push your own key, right? I did that until I started needing specific keys to get the achievement. And then once I needed specific keys to get the achievement, then I sort of had to be a little bit more selective, and that is when it gets a little bit harder. Yeah, man, and they're super fun. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we were doing. Hold on a second. Are we not doing Tazavesh? Did we? Are we doing? We're doing Necrotic Wake. How did that? How did that happen? Was that? Is that just me? Was I wrong on what? On what we had? Hmm. Anyway, we'll do this one. That's fine with me. This is the one I wanted anyway. Oh, this is Spires of Ascension. What is even going on? What is happening right now? How confused am I? Oh, it's a 15. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's pull big on start. See what happens. Let's do it. I don't have any health pots, no health stones, so my goal is to pull these three, get them back down here, burn them all, don't pull the Goliath. That's my goal. Whether that works or not, it's sort of 50-50 depending on the group. Excuse me. So it could get super dicey. BRB 1 sec Chanbisi. I don't know. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What is he like? He's like stuck right there. What is that? So what's happening? What is happening? This is the thing that I don't like about pugging, right? Like it took us like 10 minutes, 5 minutes for that to find a group, and now what the heck is going on now? We're all supposed to leave. Are we at the wrong dungeon as I assumed? Or am I the one in the wrong? Or what's going on? He's changing his covenant. Oh my gosh. It's a 15. It's not that huge of a deal. Oh, whoops. We've not started the key yet. He had to go change his covenant. I guess he's trying something out or something. I don't really know what he's doing. But we're getting ready to start now, I think. So Spires of Ascension, I've got a good path here for Spires of Ascension. Let's see, 260. I think we're all good. We don't have a lust or anything like that. I don't have any drums, so I'm a little leery about pulling everything, even on a 15. But we'll try it. What is it?
Dispel.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Good to go. Easy. We just gotta watch out for those shades. Oh yeah, we burned them. That was easy.
Interrupt.
And I got my interrupt up, so we'll go ahead and drag him up here. Not a big deal. Because I've still got my flame breath thing, whatever that's called. Okay, well somebody needed to interrupt that. I guess everybody interrupted the first one. Let's just get a silence down on the... Oh, he's already got him silenced, so when that expires, I'm going to drop my silence. Alright, so I'll drop mine. Everybody overlapped. So I'm just going to wait, because it seems like we're all overlapping here. Our interrupts. Now as a demon hunter, you can, if you get fancy here, you can imprison and interrupt some things actually as well. My fell devastation. I've got the legendary that gives you a chance not to proc it.
Interrupt.
All right, cool. So far so good. And also these shades, you don't even need to kill them. If you've got CC, you can just CC them, and then they'll just they'll die on their own. But you've got to CC them and not have anybody break the CC, which seems to happen a lot. Somebody breaks the CC. So this will give me, what, a 12 key? If I do this 15, it'll give me a 12 key next week. I think it go -3. I think it -3. Up here, I always imprison the Mender, just out of habit. Okay, so he imprisoned him. Okay, that's fine.
Interrupt.
Alright. Lycium Decree, Feldev, Emulation Aura, Fracture, Spirit Bomb, Fracture, Spirit Bomb.
Shockwave.
Oop, don't want to get hit by that. That Castigator up here is... Oh, alright. We got the interrupt on him. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull this guy over here now. Interrupt the heal. So 18 is like the biggest you can get for this week. Well, not the biggest you can get, but if you get an 18, then your key would be a 15, which would be max for the reset. Alright, so see that? We'll just leave them alone. They'll just die. No big deal.
What's your defensive?
So this boss right here, you basically want to keep her and the bird together. Which makes it nice if you're a demon hunter, because you can just jump over. Not so much if you're like a warrior or like a DK. Just keep them together so you can cleave it. They share a health pool.
Defensive.
But you want to get behind the bird, because this bird right here, if you can see it, it'll shoot out like a barrage thing, these black things, and you don't want to get hit by those. I'm going to wait till they land again, and then I'm going to do my fell dev on them.
Run away.
Other than that, she'll just throw these little spears when you're up in the when she's up in the air, and you want to watch out for those as well.
Watch your
Now we'll fell dev, and we'll fell dev, and then we'll fell dev again. Fell dev, because of my talent, gives me metamorphosis, so those procs, I just got like a 15-second meta, which is super sick.
defensive. Defensive.
So yesterday we ran Spires of Ascension 19, and we ended up like
Watch your
it glitched, so we had to stop. Like it ruined a bunch of time. We couldn't get out of combat. We left, came back in. It was really dumb. So then, though, we did the 18, and the Demon Hunter had a the DPS Demon Hunter had a 7K overall damage, which was really bad. Oh, sorry, I had a text that I needed to pay attention to there. I don't know why this dude didn't follow down here. Yeah. So ideally they'll come down here, right? But it's not really happening that way right now. So we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go up here because they are not following us. Do I not have aggro on something? Is that what's going on? What's happening? Yeah, so that got sort of jacked up right there. Yeah, so typically on this pool, you'll pull them down around this corner here, and then you just kill them all. But for some reason, they went nuts on us. Learn the dungeons, yeah. Yeah, so I think everything can be reset, and then the people that have played in the older expansions, they're gonna have oh, they came out of my freaking decree. They're gonna have a little bit of a benefit because they're gonna know some of the dungeons more than people who've never played. But you're still gonna have to change like the pathing and stuff like that a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't follow me down around that corner, but that was really dumb. So here, you got to be careful because there's these little cat things, but they will stun the crap out of you when they first spawn if you get too close to them. So you really want to depend on somebody to like tank them or like slow them down. By tank them, I mean like tree ints or something like that from a druid or like a rock guy from a shaman, something like that. Yeah, at least do the Mythic 2s. I mean, just get started, right? I mean, that's... Mythic Zeros, yeah, just do some 2s, right? Yeah. Yep. Because if you go into a Mythic 0, what's going to happen is that people are just going to burn through it, and you're not going to really... You're not going to learn anything, right? Because stuff isn't going to live through mechanics. People are just going to burn it down. And mechanics are super important in the dungeons, right? Like what to interrupt and that kind of stuff. And just get you some guides, you know? There's going to be plenty of people that are having guides out on YouTube and stuff like that. Okay, 22 stacks. Yeah, I should probably height a little bit, I guess. Yeah, and if you run your own key, I mean, you know, nobody's gonna kick you out. You can get this questionably epic dungeon tips, and it'll tell you who to focus and stuff like that as well. Yep.
Interrupt.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Am I right? Like, everybody has to start somewhere.
Interrupt.
You never start, you'll never start. Oh, Mark, do you play tank? Do you like tanking? Like on this one, right? Like, you have to make sure you interrupt this Goliath, or it's going to do raid-wide horrible damage to everybody. Yeah, like, okay, so when the next season starts, like, I'm not gonna know what to do either, right? Like, I'm gonna know how to kill stuff, but I'm not gonna know like the optimal routes, and I'm gonna forget what mobs do what, because it's been so long. But like, I already know, so like tanking just from experience, I already know that these guys, they're gonna do a little cast like that, and it's gonna put this debuff on me, and it's gonna hurt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to and it hurt real bad, right? So what I do is I'm going to put my silence. As soon as I jump on them and AoE everything, I'm going to silence them so that I ignore that first burst of those casts. So you just learn little stuff like that. Yeah, I like tanking too. Every once in a while I'll go healing, or I'll get tired of tanking and I'll try to do some damage just to try to push the numbers. But it's all about learning, right? So find like one dungeon. The reason I think I like Spires of Ascension is because it was the first dungeon that I actually like dedicated myself to learning like how to play, right? Like this, I'm gonna come up here, I'm just gonna mass silence them because I already know that it's gonna hurt.
Interrupt.
So now I've got 14 stacks. And I just sort of got to kite these guys. This is sort of a crappy pool right here. Because it's enough to where it hurts real bad, but it's not enough to really, like, use your spear on. You know what I mean? So that was actually a pretty good clear of that pack right there. Now, when you come up the stairs here, there's going to be 2 packs. And you want to pull them down before the second pack comes. Okay, so, well, or just have one of your druids go up there and accidentally pull them.
Interrupt.
What you don't want to do is pull them together with this next pack. Because the next pack is a bunch of these endivers here. And they'll really hurt. Ah, he got off the rebellious fists. Yeah, so see how, like, nobody was ready for that? Yeah, so nobody was ready for it, and we all got hammered because of it. But at least we didn't pull the other ones down with it, because that would have been a lot worse. Do you play warrior then? What's your main tank, Mark? All right, so this is it. Okay, so you guys saw that, right? That guy just pulled all these. What you don't want to do is pull all those with that other group there. But that guy pulled them unintentionally. So we had 2 big pulls there that were done unintentionally, which is bad because these guys freaking hurt. Prot Warrior. Ah! Yeah, let me pull, please. I jacked up the spelling of that, but Prot Warrior, I think. Yeah, main tank here. Yeah, me too. A Prot Warrior has allegedly not done too well this season, but oh, you know what? I didn't even. You know what? We bought all these. I'm doing this no flask or nothing. Man, you guys gotta stay on me, right? I've been no flasks or anything. All right. So anyway, you want to kill the squad leader here because if not, you do less AOE damage to the things around it. I love Prot Warrior though. I've actually mained it in 2 expansions. And honestly, you know what? Prot Warrior has some of the coolest transmog, right? Plate, and cloth. Oh yeah, Ethan. This was a. So I didn't play in season 2. Season 1 for a tank, super hard, man. That was like one of the hardest seasons I think I've had to play as a tank, right? Just because of how the affix worked. Um, so like because you had to get prideful, right? And so if somebody messed up a pool, your prideful spawned and you didn't want to. It was horrible. I hated it. Season 2, I played for a little bit. Season 3, this was super easy. I got KSM in like 3 weeks. All right, so this is a hard pool right here. We want to kill the squad leader. This is where you pop. This is where you pop your spear at, right here. This is where you want your spear. And you want to kill the squad leader. I'm actually going to use my potion right here. Just interrupt what you can. Kill the squad leader. Lycian Decree. So when you pop your Lycian Decree, you can actually... It doesn't give you your spirit bombs for a second. There's a delay, right?
Dispel.
I'm going to spell one of these things here. So you actually... Like right now I have 5. I could use my Lycian Decree, pop that 5, and then you'll have another 5 right after it back to back. So that's sort of a good way to go. Yeah, alright, so he actually interrupted him with his leg sweep. Oh my gosh. So that's one of the wickedest pools in there. Legion Prot Warrior was my favorite. Legion Prot Warrior was sick. Super sick, super fun. Hey, do you remember when Prot Warrior, I forget what expansion it was, but they had a Gladiator spec. You could go, it was a Prot Warrior DPS spec, Glad spec. Anybody remember that? Spirit Bomb, Fell Dev. Alright. Okay, so this boss, pretty straightforward. I'm going to wait to pop my Lycian Decree until the encrypted guy. There he is. This mailer's up. Now I'm going to pop it. There we're going to go there.
Shockwave.
So you don't get hit by blinding light there. Super easy. She's going to jump out and come back and leave this little swirl. And you just want to move her around the outside of here just a little bit so we can dodge the swirls. So as a Vengeance Demon Hunter on this boss, when you do your Fell Dev, you get stunned for a second. We don't get stunned, but you can't move. So if you do that and you can't move to dodge these, you can be in a bad spot. You really put yourself in a bad spot. Yes, I'm going to move as soon as I can. Feldev. Gladiator stance. Yes. It was super fun. Yeah, I think it was like overpowered in PvP. Alright. So that's how we get there so far. So we want a woe skip. So one of the things about Season 4 that's going to suck is you're going to have to get a rogue again or some sort of way to like mass and viz past everything, right? Because now we can get a woe skip and we can skip past all this stuff. You're not going to be able to do that in Season 4. So rogues are going to be, I could see them being more necessary. But this is fine up here. Even if we, even if we didn't get woe, I can imprison. Or a monk can ring paralysis. And we're going to take this spear here, and we're going to use it on the last ad before the boss. It's going to be the best place to use it. So, yep, you just come up here and kill this little guy here. So hopefully we can get woe. Yep, so we are. Alright, they got woe. Perfect. We don't really want to kill it first. We sort of want to kill the boss first so we got more time on the invis. And then if somebody dies here, like yesterday I ran this on an 18 and somebody died here, and then you've got to figure out how to get back to everybody since we skipped everything. So the woe buff, what it does is it makes you invisible. But for some reason... There we go. It gives you movement speed and makes you invisible. So we're invisible. Now we can do, we can skip right up through here. And then we can skip around all the way over to here. And then we can just pull these guys around the corner, right? So now we're all here. And we didn't have to do anything fancy. Yep, so it basically turns everybody invisible. Which is really cool. Super useful. It also gives you movement speed, which... Yeah, so the monk right there, what this monk can do, he can ring a piece all these guys away. He's not doing that, but he could do that. Alright, so I'm going to wait for them to come back over here. Then we're going to pull these guys, and same thing. Then we'll go boss. So pull them over here. And this is the kind of stuff when you start tanking, this is the kind of stuff that you'll figure out as you go, like from guides and stuff like that, right? Like, some people are probably going to know some fancy stuff going in right off the bat, but most people in Season 4, they're not gonna know any like fancy tips and tricks or anything like that. Right off the bat. Hope our healer doesn't die here. Okay, Shades. He tried to mass entangle him, but we had too much AoE going out. Another thing you gotta really sort of know is the percentage that you need before you go to the different levels. Because certain things you go, and then you can't come back effectively to get more percentage. So this boss, he'll do this, and then you all just have to stack on it, and then you move out. And then he'll do another thing where he'll target somebody, and they gotta run out. So the next thing he's gonna do is we'll have to stack again. And then I'm going to move him over here. See that? That person should run out, or we should just all like stay away from him. Alright, so see this? We'll stack. And then we'll jump out. Because he's going to do an ability that he's going to suck up balls to himself from all these like little places right here. All these things here. And we'll have to intercept them. Yeah, you can come back, but it's not. So in some, okay, so like in Mist of Tyrna Scythe, I will not clear everything before the last boss because I know I'm going to kill some after the last boss. But some dungeons, it's super inefficient to do it that way. I don't know why I'm the I don't know why I'm the only one soaking all these up. It gives me a debuff that does something bad, right? Here. Oh, it gives me a dot. Alright, but I got them all. Yeah, I've actually got a little add-on. You can't see it right. Well, it's right here. It tells me how much more percentage I need. But it told me before, when I was down here, it said done. So it'll tell me how much percentage I need before I go up. And so now I need, it said done. But now that I'm phasing into the next place, it tells me I need 11.23 more, which we're going to get from the last guys here. Yeah, because see how long it takes to fly like this? So you could, if you killed the boss and needed more, you'd still have to like fly down. So here we go middle, left, and right. So we'll go here to the middle first. Just face her away from the group pretty much. And she'll do this, and you just dodge that. Easy peasy. Super easy boss. Or super easy, not a boss, but add right here. Somebody else? Oh, okay. So see these little treants? For some reason, I didn't dodge that. That was my bad. But for some reason, they treanted that. Good for necrotic weeks. Treants, anything that can taunt away from you as the tank on necrotic weeks is going to be good because it'll let you reset your stacks. All right, I got hit by it again because I'm dumb. All right. That add-on, you know what? I don't know the name of it. I actually think it was made by somebody I was in a group with one time, and they shared it with me. I can check. It's actually not an add-on, actually. It's a weak aura. I can check after this. I gotta move it too. Usually these numbers are down here, but it's being blocked up by my face for the stream, so. Alright, so now we're gonna spear this last one here. I'm gonna spear her because she does the most damage, and it can actually, I mean, it actually ramps up pretty good. But it's a pretty accurate add-on. I haven't looked into how they developed it or anything or made it, but I like it. At this point in the expansion, I pretty much already know. But it's nice to have in case somebody, like, I was here the other day and somebody pulled some extra stuff, and it showed me that we already had everything we needed, so I didn't need to pull anything else. So it had some mobs that I was unfamiliar with, but I knew I didn't need to pull anything. So that was super helpful. So all these weak ores right here, this little package here, I made all these, except for this. This isn't mine, but I don't ever really even use this to count the souls. I just look down here at my souls. But all these I made. I'm actually sort of proud of myself for doing it, actually. It's not an easy thing to sort of do those kind of things. So here, you want to fight her as close to this as you can because you want to be able to attack her while you're still being protected. I don't actually know what happens if she's in here. I've never had her in there, but it seems to me like you probably don't want her in there.
Find shelter.
What's going on, Wolves?
Spread.
Oh yeah, we're in time. We got
Phase change.
8 minutes left. Alright, so as the tank, it is your job to use the spear. Alright, you want to shoot the spear at her. Ooh, I missed? Are you serious? No, I didn't miss. Sometimes she moves and you can miss. Gold making later? I'm not sure. Trying to just do some Mythic Plus to get ready for Season 4, and then I was doing some leveling a bit earlier on my DK.
Spread.
So clearly someone was not in the thing and they got macked. Yeah, so we've got, like I said, we got 6 minutes left. And as long as I don't screw up the spear, we should be good. Alright, there we go. Alright, so wait a second because she does move. Oh, okay, I got her. That was super scary on both accounts. I thought I got it too late. So the thing with a demon hunter, like all your sigils, like you got to make sure, you got to know when she's moving. Because like right now, if I would cast something on her, she would just move out of it. Like if I tried to put my Elysian Decree on her, she would just move out of it. It would be no good.
Find shelter.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna clear it. No big deal. And +1'd it, so. Well, that'll at least give me something for next week. Ooh, I got a choker, but I've already got my legendary here. Yeah, so Mark, it all depends on your group too, right? Like this could have been dicey, like on that pool when we were going up, and we were killing the mob, and then somebody pulled the Goliath, the Boomkin did, and I didn't want it, and it came down, and then after we lived through that, somebody pulled those Endivers down, and we barely lived through that, so it was questionable, but we got it. Let's just look at some of the overall stuff here. Monk did the highest overall. This guy, Star Surge was highest. I feel like Starfire should have maybe been up there a little bit. I don't really know. So for us though, biggest was Spirit Bomb, Emulation, or Feldev, Elysian Decree. Okay, I'll take that. And then this is a trinket here. And then this is a trinket. Of course, I didn't have this trinket active the whole time. Also didn't have my Shadow Core Oil the whole time or anything like that, but Spirit Bomb's the way to go. Lulz, the Auction House update is not coming with Season 4. So I had previously thought that it was. So I had thought that like this Tuesday when Season 4 came out that it was going to be the Auction House merger. But turns out that it's coming with 9.2.7 and there's not a hard release date for that. Jay Allard kindly reminded us all of that earlier. Yeah, Mark, you'll be fine, buddy. Mark, are you on NA or are you on EU? Healing, Consume Soul, Feldev. This is actually crazy here. This Condensed Animosphere, this is a conduit that did 14% of my healing. You take damage, heal for 2% of your max health. This can only occur once every 10 seconds. Our max health increases a lot because we're Feldeving a lot because of the talent that gives us Metamorphosis, and then the legendary that lets us have a chance not to incur the cooldown. Yeah, so Mark, go ahead. Should be Discord down in the description if you want to get in the Discord, and then I mean, you know, I can't promise all the time, but maybe we could hook up sometime and I can run you through some of it once I know what I'm doing. Yeah, so lols, I am not a big YouTuber, but I am one of the YouTubers that had said that it was coming on August 2nd. I don't know where I got that information from or where I thought that, but when Jay called me out on it, I tried to look it up here, and I could not, for the life of me, find it. Let's see. Yeah, it says World of Warcraft's auction house will go region-wide for commodities 9.2.7 update. And then if you try to look up the 9.2.7 update, which I thought was this week, but it's not. 7 release date. It was revealed on June 30th, but I don't think it has one. It's currently available for playtesting on Public Realms. Update has no release date for now. Yeah. Yeah, so lols, maybe that's where maybe that's where I got it from. Maybe I heard somebody who I thought was smarter than me say it. Okay, so all right, so I don't know. Jay said that and I couldn't find it, but then now I'm looking at some things like online. This is from World of Maudi, and it says everything in season 4, quote, patch 9.2.7. Territory power that will not be on season 4. Everything I'm looking at says season 4, and then in brackets says 9.2.7. Season 4 begins August 2nd. Faded raids. Heroic and Mythic. Faded raid rewards. New dungeon rotation. Mythic key. Mythic plus. PvP season. Mountain title. Yeah. I don't know. The region-wide auction house, I think that it's going to be good overall. Testing update of 9.2.7. Yeah, lols. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm pretty sure it didn't Wowhead 9.2.7 notes. Let's see. We'll have to try to figure it out because I want to know. I mean, we're all gonna know one way or the other soon, right? All right, let's see. This is from Wowhead. Auction houses across all realms on a given region will now share commodity listings. User interface. Yeah, but it doesn't say. So some things are saying that 9.2.7 is season 4. But then some things are saying that season 4 is not 9.2.7. So I don't know. There will be growing pains. Cancel scan throttling by separating the markets, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, cancel scanning is going to be a lot harder So maybe less people would do it. All right, so we knocked that out of the way. Let's see. I don't know if I want to keep leveling my DK. Or actually, hold on. No, we gotta go. We gotta go turn in our calling, right? Yeah, this here says there's latest game stories. I don't know what that is. Says there's no release date. July 1st. Currently live in the PTR, but when it will see a full release date is still unknown. So let's see. Shadowlands PTR 9.2.7. Region-wide commodities on Auction House at 9.2.7. WoW Economy Weekly Wrap-Up by Samadan. Yeah, I don't know. I want a perfect answer that says, "Hey, it's coming out on August 2nd," but can't find one. So we'll have to keep checking. Flipping is going to be hard. Yeah. My DK is a level 56, I think. Mark, I think my thing is the opposite. I think that low pop servers will be helped. And because like if you don't play on a low pop server, it's sort of hard to like imagine this. But like if I go to buy rugged leather on one of my servers, it's like not posted like at all anywhere ever. So that'll go away, and that'll definitely help some people.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least
So gray. Oh, I gotta open it first, don't I?
leave.
All right, so we did the calling. 1,700 gold. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta make a phone call, and then yeah, I'll hop on my DK real quick, and we can run. See if anybody wants to run just for a quick level. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Few 50s, low pop. Crafted goods will go down in price, but the sell rate will remain static. Selling on a high pop will sell the same price. Yeah, we'll just see how it all works out, right? We'll have to see how it all plans out. Yeah, and Mark, that's fine, man. We can run a dungeon real quick. Let me check and see if this big red ray gun is up. Nope. So I'll start a group in Group Finder, and it'll just say leveling WoW time, and then so just go ahead and join that, and then we'll hop in real quick, and then that'll be probably the last thing that I got going on today on stream anyway. Do you have a DPS spec? I'm hoping, because I have no idea how to DPS on this guy. Alright, so let's see. Dungeon Finder, no, pre-made groups. Dungeons, starter group, leveling, WoW time. And it is for Seat of the Triumvirate, believe it or not. That's sort of weird. So whenever you find that, you can just go ahead and hop in, and then we'll get started here. See if we sold anything. Nothing recently. I'm leveling up blacksmithing and just selling what as I'm making it. Sold some claymores, right? Made a couple hundred gold there. So not too bad. But I do need to set my Hearthstone somewhere besides where it's at. So let's set it in Oribos at least.
Trust in the purpose.
You're on North America, right? So let's do it in here. We'll go to custom. Let's do it in custom groups. So check custom, and then check in the custom groups, and then do it that way. All right. So we're in custom leveling WoW time. So you can find it there. Yep, as long as we're on NA, we should be good. There we go. Shadow Priest, yeah. Okay. All right, this would be nice for you. Get you a quick time walking here. You can't do this while your group is listed in pre-made groups. Well, let's get that. Let's get that out of there. All right, Dungeon Finder, quick random time walking. All right, here we go. Good to go. Time walking, I feel like is going to go faster and give us more rep or more experience. For some reason, I feel like time walking gives you more experience than regular dungeons. But I'm 56 and I've gotten this off of, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 time walkings. Let me go level up some more of my blacksmithing while we're waiting. I think you can. I think you can just drop them, right? Like I think if you get to 60, yeah, because I'm at several level 60s and I have like partially filled Threads of Fate bars. I just have never dropped the quest, but I'm pretty sure you could, like this one here, like Rallying Maldraxxus. I'm pretty sure I could just go to this and then just abandon it, right, and not have to worry about it. Okay, so let's let's make some warglaives here. No, it does not lock out the soul binds. Maybe it did at one point in the expansion, but it does not now, I don't believe. Crafter's Mark 1. That's all that I really want. That's all that I need. Well, yeah, that sounds horrible, man. Trying to fill out all those if you don't need to. Yuck. Alright, blacksmithing. What do we have that can level us up? Pauldrons and a blade. So I need luminous flux and lacerite ore is what I need. Average wait time 2 minutes, time in queue 3 minutes. Gotta love it.
To trade needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Lacerite ore. We need to buy. Let's just get 200 of that.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Dun, 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 dun. We gotta find a mailbox. There we go. Open all bot. Once I get the novice crafters marks, that's going to really open it up for making some gold here. Oh, there we go. Now we're in business. Ah, oh, really? We almost had. There we go. Look at that. Now we're in the money. Ceremonious blade, not bad, making 200 gold off of it each time we do it. Oh, alright. Let's see how much experience. I don't have any rested XP right now, so I'm guessing we're going to get to like here. By the way, if you guys are trying to level, make sure that you have like a gathering profession, right? Especially with this XP buff, because when you gather, sometimes you get like 1,000 XP per node, right? And with this 1.5, with this 50% XP buff, I'm getting like, and so with the buff and the rested XP, I'm getting almost 3,000 XP per like node mined, which is insane because a quest gives you like 20. So if you mine 7 nodes, you're getting like the equivalent of a quest. That's gonna add up big time. Are you serious? You guys wiped on Skyreach? I don't ever. The biggest ones that I have problems with. All right, Pandaria is good. Draenor is good, but dude, Cataclysm time walking and Wrath of the Lich King time walking, I feel like it's like progressive rating. It's insane. This was fun. I remember doing these when they were current. I think I may go. I don't think I want to do mining on this character though, but I might just for leveling purposes. I'm not sure. I've got mining on my paladin. Herbalism just seems sort of weird on a DK, right? Like lore wise. I mean, I feel like I'm wearing plate. I had to be out there like with burly shoulders, mining some stuff and not like picking flowers, but maybe I'll just do it for the leveling process. Skyreach. I remember doing this current though, and then wiping on this boss a lot with the groups. And then this, the other boss, the bird, where you have to hide from the quills. People wipe on that too. Oh man. I'm saying that, and then here we go. We may wipe on this actually. Last time I played this, it didn't even get to this point. I think we just killed it too fast. So I don't know. That was probably my fault. I probably could have moved out of there. I guess I didn't. I forgot that it did that last time. They just sort of got trucked. So the quills will be up. I think the third boss. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. I wasn't even really paying attention. I think we probably just stood in something. Oh, so we want to interrupt that flash heal. Yeah, but see on stuff like this is sort of like what we were saying earlier. You want to run on Mythic Plus actually, because if not, it's going to be similar to this, right? Like you don't really have to pay attention to a lot of mechanics. To where if you run on like a Mythic Plus or something like that, when they come out, you're going to have to sort of like missing a heal on a regular Mythic run is not that big of a deal. But missing a heal interrupt on a Mythic Plus run can like be a wipe, right? I feel like I should intercept that, right? That sounds good. My Shadow Priest is a, I like my Shadow Priest, actually. I haven't played a lot with it at all this time around, but I do like it. Alright, so this is the boss where we'll get some quills. Okay, definitely don't have aggro. I've been having a hard time keeping aggro actually on my DK. I don't know. I'm probably doing something wrong. Alright, so when quills go off, we're gonna come back and stand back here. Oh, there's some more birds up here. Ba, ba, da, dun, dun, dun. Oh, they fixate? Okay, yeah. Fixating birds. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so after this, I think I definitely want to go ahead and get my, alright, quills. Let's get out of here. Get my legendaries ranked up. I imagine these sunbirds probably need to die, or don't they blow up on us? Alright, so Demon Hunter went and got in melee range. Good job, Demon Hunter. I used to hate this dungeon when it was current because I remember thinking like, why is it that we have to like, I was like, why is it that we have to like go around this stupid windy tunnel thing? And like anything in a dungeon that just makes it take more time, that you're not really even doing anything, and I'm not really a fan of that. Like this here. All this does is just make you go slower, right? Like there's really no purpose for it other than like complete annoyance. Oh, also I keep forgetting I have a battle res as a DK. I mean, I could get like a little heal, I guess. These birds are like pecking our eyes out here. Ah! Ah! No! What? What is going on? What's happening? Did it change? Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. What the heck happened there? It like switched. Thank you, priest. This is not my day. Ripcord Colt died again. Alright, so one of these guys is the reason for this disaster here. One of these guys is actually the caster of that thing. So once you kill this pack, it doesn't do it anymore. I always like it when people have specs that they can do little stuff like that, like pull the like when priests do their mind pool and stuff like that. That's cool because a lot of times especially with like people playing newer classes or something, they forget that they can do that stuff. So I think if I remember right, the only thing we have to really remember to do on this next boss is when the bird comes, we got to kill it before it like takes one of our homies away here. I don't know what our healer's getting macked by, but they're getting their butt kicked by something. All right. High Sage Vyrix. Yes, I'm pretty sure we got to kill that bird there. Maybe if I pull her back here more, does it have the bird start back there farther? We did it! Ooh, okay, so yeah, it didn't give me as much XP as I maybe thought that it would have. I thought it would get us a little bit farther. How much did it give us? Reigns of the Infinite Time Reaver, not getting that. That's dumb. Uh, 116,000 XP is what it gave us. So, but it's a good way to farm the Time Reaver as well, I guess. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it for everything today. Mark, thanks for coming along, man. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for stopping by. A little bit different of a stream today. Really didn't do much gold making, but just getting prepped for Season 4, some Mythic Plus and stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, like the video. Yeah, take it easy. Hope everybody has a great day and night or morning whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you all later.